The Earnestly Speaking podcast is a show that is founded on free-flowing conversation and may at times venture into mature subjects. Listener discretion is advised.
All right, week 4 preview here. Here we go with the man, of course. I win again, week 3. So that's 2 weeks I've won this. We tied week 1, and the last 2 weeks I won. I won 10-5-1 this week against the spread. You won 8-7-1 against the spread. You keep blaming the Chiefs-Ravens game as for your demise.
Yeah, man, I keep second-guessing myself. The more important thing is, why am I not getting any thank yous for telling you to take the Giants? I had to beg and con you into taking the Giants.
Didn't I say over, too, on top of that? Also, I also said the over as well. I still would have won it.
Did the Giants win the game? And who had faith in the Giants?
No, remember,
Who had faith in the Giants, sir?
You did.
Okay.
Granted, they still lost that game. That kicker is just bad. This is really bad. I don't think he's cut yet from the team, just for the record. So
I'm not even sure it was the kicker's fault. Why would you move it back?
You know what kind of stinks? Right, that's Arians' fault, absolutely. But you know what kind of stinks, though? And I don't know if you agree with me here. Winston played great. Took him on the field, did his job, put him just to win the game. You can't blame James Winston for this loss. That's for sure. Right?
No. But the thought is, who do you have on defense? Like, if he didn't play great, that should have been a sign that maybe you don't keep him.
Well, Daniel Jones' era is upon us, and we'll get to that in a second because our teams do play this week. We'll get to our picks right now. I'm short on time, so let's get through this as fast as we can. Now, as you know, Thursdays for me is always hit or miss. If it's a game I'm interested in watching, I will watch it. Last week was one of those games I didn't really care to watch. Obviously, I was correct on that because it was a boring-ass game. Every time I checked in, it was interesting. This week, however, and I texted you this 2 days ago, looking forward to this game. The Eagles heading to Green Bay to face the Packers. The Packers right now are 5.5-point favorites. The over-under is 45.5. This is desperation time for the Eagles, of course. 1-2, and they need this win. Green Bay, meanwhile, 3-0. Defense is top 3 in the league, in my opinion, and their offense is still trying to figure things out. That's dangerous. You're 3-0 and still figure things out. Aaron Rodgers, the quarterback. That's a dangerous place to be for us to NFC, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think you're finally either listening to me or taking notice because they have moved up on your power ranking.
Yeah, number 5 this week. Number 5. That being said, I am taking the under on this game at 45.5.
Ooh. Man, we are going at it already because I will be taking the over in the Green Bay game.
The over? Okay. And by the way, the line dropped again. It's now 4.5. Well, it was 5. Right now it's 4.5 now. Yeah, so yeah. So you're taking the over on the game.
Yes, I'm expecting some offense for once.
Well.
I'm 0-3, so I would definitely go against what I'm picking.
Technically you're 0-2-1. We tied week 1, so 0-2-1.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the Sunday games here. Here we go. Let's see here. The Carolina Panthers without Cam Newton and Kyle Allen at the helm. Going to Houston to face the Texans. The Texans right now are also 4.5-point favorites. The over-under in this game is 46.5. Zachary, where are you going on this one, man?
Well, I'm going to go with Houston to cover at 4.5, but odds are a safer bet would be the over, and that's probably where you're going.
No, I'm going Houston too, but I also like you apprehensive because Houston games you think they should cover, like the Jaguars game 2 weeks ago, when they were favored by 8 points, and then obviously they coming close to doing that. Houston always underwhelms on a spot where they shouldn't. And you got to wonder, is this Kyle Allen thing for real? Could his confidence go from Arizona down to Houston? I don't know. But I think Houston's obviously the better team, and big win against the Chargers last week. So let's see if Houston can turn things around here. So this is a a game I will put Houston to cover, but I will not put any money on this game whatsoever.
Amen. I'd just like to see J.J. Watt get off to a start for once.
You know?
He is struggling for the start of this season.
Alrighty, here we go. Next game here, we have the Cleveland Browns heading to Baltimore against the old Browns, the Ravens. The Ravens are currently 7-point favorites. The over-under this game is 45.5. The Browns, 1-2. And their schedule gets really, really nasty the next couple weeks. So this is a bad spot to be in if you're a Browns fan, and you got the Patriots coming up, this Ravens game coming up, and a couple of the toughies on the docket. So they better turn things around fast. This is a must-win game here for them. This is their playoff lives honestly hinge on this game. I'm being honest with you. I'm not even like being over the top about that either.
Yeah, if they were to lose this game, essentially Baltimore owns this division and probably could start thinking about sitting starters halfway through the season.
No, I won't go that far. Come on now. Stop that.
Come on. Oh, yeah. Pittsburgh's going to start to make a
I'm
run.
just saying don't sit starters. You still want to have, try to get home field advantage, obviously, throughout the playoffs anyway, That being said, Zach, I don't know if they'll win the game, but I'm going to take them on the points. I'm taking Cleveland on the points, +7. It's a lot of points. Desperation game.
Yeah, I'm not sure Baltimore could cover.
Right.
Well, I'm expecting a ton of points for once, so I took the over in the game.
You were in line. You took a lot of overs this week. You were in line. All right, next game here. This is our game. The Washington Redskins heading to New York to face the New York Football Giants. The Giants right now are getting the typical three-point spread. Basically, Vegas saying it's even. Over-under in this game is at 49. That's a lot of points there. I'm taking the Giants to cover here. The Skins look really bad. Now, granted, they showed life in the second half to some degree, and they had a chance to make that a game on Monday Night Football against the Bears. But then Case Keenum with turnovers and all that. Yeah, they can't do that. The Giants, meanwhile, re-energized. Daniel Jones, albeit no Saquon. But I think, I'll be honest with you, I'm probably the minority on this thing. But I think not having Saquon might be a good thing long term because you don't put any wear in the tires, number one. Number two, you're not over relying on Saquon. You get to see really how Jones does now with a larger sample, seeing that you have to worry about going to Saquon only. So that being said, the Giants -3, I'll take no cover. The Skins are a dumpster fire. You know that.
Well, one, I think we need to work on your definition of wear and tear. If the guy's going out for 4 to 8 weeks, that's called tear.
Wait. What did I say? Hold on. What did I say?
It sounded like it could be. You said it could be a good thing to have him out and protect him from wear and tear.
Well, right. I mean, I know it's an ankle injury, obviously, but actual wear and tear on his whole body.
Yeah, you come back from a high ankle sprain. You're gonna be running gingerly that first game. You'll probably get hurt again.
Dude, that motherfucker was running on crutches at the end of the game. You see that on Sunday after the missed field goal? I don't think he's as hurt as you think he is. I think the 4 to 8 weeks is precautionary.
Okay. I also watched Klay Thompson run with a torn ACL.
Yeah. Well, that said, Giants win this game and cover. What do you got?
I'm taking the Redskins, man.
Whoa!
This is going to be our first win of the season.
Whoa! You show faith in your team against my team. I get that. It's okay. It's okay.
As long as there's no change at quarterback this week, I will take Case Keenum leading the Redskins to victory.
All right, moving forward. Next game here. Another big spread here in the Dolphins game. The Dolphins at home against the LA Chargers. The Chargers are 16-point favorites. The over-under is 44. Zach, I'm going to shock you. I'm taking the Miami Dolphins with the points. +16.
Well, hey, you go for it. But until I see them, cover the spread, I'm going to bet against them. So I'll take the Chargers.
The Chargers right now should be 16-point favorites against anybody right now at this point. The way they've been blowing leads left and right. So, I know it's Miami. I get it.
But it's also the Dolphins.
But Josh Rosen's in now. They show some fight against Dallas. A couple penalties could have went the other way. 16. Look, Chargers win this game. No one's going to doubt that. But 16 points is a lot of points. I think Miami will play a little better, especially. All right, next game here. We have the Oakland Raiders heading to Indianapolis to face the Colts. The Colts are 2-1. Raiders 1-2. Starting to fall apart again. Colts look good, by the way, man. Right now, the Colts are 7-point favorites. The over-under in this game is 45. I'm taking the over in this game.
I'm right there with you. If they could have made the spread 6.5, I probably would have gone Colts. But I can't play for a push right now, so I got to take the over in the game.
I got to tell you, with the Browns starting to fall apart now with their schedule, the Chargers are struggling. You look at it around the AFC. Obviously, Buffalo's Buffalo. I know we'll see what happens that going forward. The Colts, meanwhile, are just hanging around. And again, I said this with the year starting when Andrew Luck retired. They won't fall apart. They'll still be a 7 to 8 win team with Brissett as quarterback at least. And if they get some breaks, it is possible they can sneak in the wild card. And right now that latter statement is made, it's looking like it may happen. It's early, but it's starting to play out that way as we get into this first quarter of the season. So that said, again, we both got the over in that one. This is a good team. Indy's a good team. They're a solid team. Good roster, solid quarterback.
Absolutely. Melvin Mack looked like a legit running back this past weekend.
Absolutely. All right, next game here. We have the Kansas City Chiefs, who cost you money last week, heading to Detroit to face the Lions. Both teams unbeaten. The Chiefs 3-0 rather. The Lions are 2-1. Gotta be honest with you, man. I'm looking forward to this game. The Chiefs right now currently are 6.5 point favorites. The over-under game is 54. Gotta be honest with you, man. I am staying away from the spread in this game. I am taking the over in this game. I see Stafford and Mahomes lighting it up.
Wow. After loving Detroit last weekend.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Listen, this one's easy. It's a mix of two things. Great offensive team that I have struggled to get right, and a garbage defensive coach who is a head coach in Detroit.
Right.
So I'm going to take Kansas City. I'm going to take Kansas City cover, and I think it's going to be by probably 2 touchdowns.
Oh, okay. That much? Well, the only reason why I could see that working out is because they're playing inside the dome, of course. But other than that, this game can be competitive. I think I don't know. Detroit's defense is actually pretty decent too, to be honest with you. So.
Oh, they got some great corners.
Yeah.
But they've got about nothing else on that team.
Right. All right. Next game here, we have the New England Patriots heading to Buffalo to face the Bills. The Patriots right now are 7-point favorites. The over/under is 42.5. I'm taking the over in this game. I was going to bet. I was considering the Bills on the points. I was like, you know what? Let me not do that. Because let's take the over in this one on 42.5. I guess I can see a 28-17 type of game here.
Well, that's good. You can see 28-17 because that means New England will cover, and I'm taking New England
to get the game. Wow.
Yes, because I could see this game really being like a 24-10.
Well, we'll see what happens here. That's 2-3-0 teams, honestly, man. It should be a fun game. And if Buffalo wins, obviously Buffalo won against Cincinnati last week, so it's a big win for them. Let's see if the Bills can continue this, man. I hope they win this game, but I doubt it. I really doubt it. So, all right, last 1 o'clock game here. We have the Tennessee Titans struggling, heading to Atlanta to face the two struggling. This is actually an interesting game though, because both these teams are struggling. The Falcons, both teams 1-2. The Falcons are 4-point favorites. Over/under is 50 on this game. No, I'm sorry, 45. 45 on this game. I gotta tell you, man, you talk about coaches on the hot seat. Obviously, your guy Jay Gruden's one. I think Dan Quinn's next.
I could agree with that, but I think the real bet should be who gets their walking papers first, Gruden or Dan Quinn. And I'll
yeah,
take
Gruden
Gruden.
also. I don't think it'll be in season though. I don't know. A couple of my buddies will text me on Monday night during the game saying, Gruden's got to go also. I agree, but I don't see them doing it in the middle of the year. I see them let it play out, and then once the year's over, they'll do what they got to do. But Quinn's got to be in that conversation now. I mean, especially now, and I know they went to the Super Bowl a couple years ago, but they have not recovered since then. You got a situation this year where Drew Brees out 6 weeks, Carolina stinks, Tampa stinks. You have a chance to take over the division, and you can't even beat Indy on the road. I know Indy's a good team, but still, opportunity knocks. That being said, I'm taking the Falcons to cover. Tennessee, Mariota. I mean, that game Thursday was bad. So, I don't know. Mariota's, it looks like Mariota may not be the guy going forward, man. We'll see. But I got the Falcons to cover the spread. Desperation time.
And I'm taking the under in the game. I can't see Tennessee putting up many points because they rarely do. But their defense is legit. So I could see them holding Atlanta to maybe 20 points.
All right. Next game here. Here you go. 4 o'clock games here, of course. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers heading to L.A. to face the Rams. The Rams are 10-point favorites. The over-under here is 50. I'm going to shock you. I'm taking Tampa in the points.
You're not shocking me this week. 10 points, and the way that the Rams have been going on offense, I get they're going to go against Tampa Bay's garbage defense, but I think there's a shot that Tampa won't lose by double digits.
Right, I'm with you there. I mean, Rams 3-0. Obviously, they're in the mix, Super Bowl contender, all that. They were there last year, of course. But it doesn't feel like they are. There's no juice on this team. And I think we still question, will Gurley hold up by the end of the year? And if he doesn't hold up, could Jared Goff hold the fourth down? A lot of question marks there. Now, granted, Cooper Kupp, he's back and he's playing great, so that helps him out a lot. But again, this is not the same Rams teams last year, in my opinion. They have the same juice anyway as last year.
Well, right now, I don't think Gurley is doing anything for the Rams.
Well, there you go.
I think that's already gone.
Yeah. Anyway, next one. We have here. Let's see. The Seattle Seahawks. Hence Arizona face the Arizona Cardinals. The Seahawks are 5-point favorites. The over-under this game is 48. Seattle losing a embarrassing game against New Orleans on Sunday. I'm taking the under. I'm taking the under in this game at 48.
Yeah, I mean, I see this as like a battle of a half an inch between the quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll take Seattle at home to cover, damn, I thought Seattle was at home.
Down the road.
But yeah. Screw it. I'll still stick with Seattle.
Yeah, Arizona's.
I think their defense is good enough to shut down Kyle Murray. They pretty much practice against it all week anyway, so.
Arizona may have the worst defense in football. Well, one of the worst defenses in football. That was a bad performance against Carolina last week. They showed, they were competitive, and then all of a sudden they fell apart against Carolina. Weird situation. All right, let's move on real quick. Let's see here. Next game here we have this is the game. To me, this is the game of the week in my opinion. Minnesota and Chicago face the Bears. Sorry, the screen keeps going off there. I don't know why he's doing that for. All right, Bears 2.5-point favorites, over under 38 points. I have the over 38.
Oh, shocker! You go over 38. It's so low. I want to take the under so bad.
But
I really do.
I can see a pick six here.
But I'm going to take the over as well.
I actually can see a pick six here. A pick six here.
I could see a pick six by both teams.
Yeah, look at the quarterbacks. Come on now. All right, let's get there.
And that's the thing.
All right, 3 more games. I gotta get out of here. The Jacksonville Jaguars heading to Denver face the Broncos. The Broncos are currently 3-point favorites. I'm taking the Broncos to cover here. I don't know why. I'm just doing it. This is a gut one. I won't bet it, but whatever.
Yeah. I actually am going to take the under in the game.
Oh, the under in this game is
39. Yeah, I do not trust the guard Minshew guy to have another good performance. So,
Okay, Sunday Night Football, another game of the week here, another one. Dallas Cowboys heading New Orleans face the Saints. Cowboys 2.5-point favorites, over under 47. Taking the under in this game. Defense.
wow. When I saw this spread, I couldn't believe it. I thought this was one of the gifts from Vegas this week. You have to take Dallas minus 2.5.
It's in New Orleans, though. The only thing I will say, it's in New Orleans. I
don't
that
care
would have been my
where
other decision would to go to 2.5 Dallas, but you know, I'll go safe and take the under. I see defense here. Dallas wins this game, I think. Still, might be a 24-20 game though.
So they'll cover. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm not confident as you are about it. All right, and of course the shit bowl of the week. Both 0-3 teams. AFC North. The Bengals heading to Pittsburgh to face the Steelers. This is gonna be a shit game. I ain't gonna watch this game. I'll be at work anyway. Thank God. The Steelers are 4-point favorites. Over under 43.5. I'm taking the Steelers to win this game. They're much better than the Bengals, even though they're 0-3. They show a lot more fight. Well, actually, Bengals showed fight last week against Buffalo, but Steelers are a better team. They are better coached. So there you go. There's a reason why I think I'll take them.
Yeah, if the Steelers can get 5 turnovers and still lose a game, I'm going to take Cincinnati. I don't care if it's in Pittsburgh.
Wow.
Give me Cincinnati.
We should bet that game, you and I. Nah, just kidding. That game's so fucking bad. I don't want to watch it. So, and of course, the buys this week, the Jets and the Niners. Don't need to cut you off quickly, but I got to run. Hopefully you do better this week. I mean, you had a decent week last week, but I balled out. 10-5-1. What are you going to do? What's your mortgage bet of the week? Before you
go. Ooh, mortgage bet of the week? I think it's Dallas.
Ooh. So you're a believer now in the Cowboys.
It's not just a believer in the Cowboys. It's the fact that New Orleans is without their quarterback at home. And I get they have Teddy Bridgewater, but it is not the same.
Alrighty. We will do FSU Minute this week, but I got to run. Besides, the Knowles aren't interesting. When they won the game, they probably should have lost again, but whatever. Another blown lead. But thank God they held on and won.
They love to score 21 in the first quarter and then blow the lead.
So it's bad coaching what it is. Anyway, Zachary, good luck this week. Got to run. And yeah, that's it. Thanks, buddy.
All right,
you got it, brother. Take care. Good.